It's got a powerful 1500 watts motor, which delivers an impressive 120 bar pressure. And if you convert bar to pound per square inch, which is a PSI, 120 is about 1740 PSI. So based on the PSI capacity of 1740, this is really versatile tool. The best PSIs for car wash is anywhere between 1200 to 1900. And so primarily, we're going to be using this to wash our car, but it doesn't mean you can't use it to wash bikes or patios, deckings, brickwork, or windows. The G30, based on the PSI, will give you the ultimate control. And so PSI is basically your pounds per square inch. It's a measure of how much force the water hits with. Suffice to say, its ability to remove stuck on debris. Just a point of interest, the product spec says it's got a rated water flow of 342 and a maximum water flow of 480. Hypothetically speaking, your maximum flow rate should be the maximum rate at which gas is able to flow out of the facility. And so if it says it's got 400 gallons per hour, that equates to 6.6 gallons per minute. And if the upper range is 480 gallons per hour, that equates to about 8 gallons per minute. And gallon per minute is the unit of volume flow rate equal to the gallon flow per minute. The GPM for effective commercial pressure washers ranges between 2.2 to 10, and the max flow rate for this pressure washer is anywhere between 6.6 to 8, so it falls within range for effectiveness. And feel free to throw a spanner in the works in the comment section if you're at loggerheads with the calculation. Suffice to say, your GPM is a measure of the water flow a pressure washer delivers. And so a higher GPM number refers to higher efficiency and is responsible for, washing away the gunk, you break up, okay? Whereas the higher the PSI, the more power the water has. And even though bigger is better in many cases, too much pressure can be a bad thing, as it can start popping paint from vehicles, tearing wood away from deck boards and whatnot, okay? And so, how do you mitigate or minimize this impact? You can mitigate this impact by using the widest nozzle angle. You can still remove what you need to, by just spreading, the angle. And if you're trying to make a comparison between two pressure washers and you're unsure which washer to get, just multiply the PSI rating by the GPM rating, which would in turn give you the cleaning units, and whichever cleaning unit is more, has more efficiency and more power, okay? Suffice to say, if you've got two pressure washers that have got PSIs in very close proximity, and if the pressure washer that has got a lower PSI has got a higher GPM, I would suggest that you go for the pressure washer that's got a greater GPM, because obviously that would give you more cleaning units, better efficiency, and gets the job done a lot quicker. So basically, the unit has got an upper handle, power switch, water inlet, outlet, spray wand, gun, nozzle lock button, trigger safety button, adjustable nozzle, spray tip cleaning tool, a garden hose, high pressure hose, spring button, and a detergent tank, which I will be setting up and connecting to your garden or kitchen and tap hose. It's also got a surface cleanout tool that's got a 1/4 inch quick connection, casing, rotor arm, spray tip, spray wand, quick connector collar, spray gun holder, cleaning tool, and handle. It's pretty much, an exhaustive list, but it's not as daunting, as it sounds. You know, um, Connecting it should be pretty easy to set up, yeah? And so this is the manual to help you with setting up as quickly as possible if you're struggling. You should be done in no time if you follow the instructions. So first, connect one side of the high pressure hose to the water outlet, and then connect the high pressure hose to the underside of the gun where you've just about got the spring button. So here, this green lever is the spring button, and that helps to lock the high pressure hose into position and also to unlock or undo the high pressure hose. So when you pull and hold the gun trigger, you start the machine, and when you release the trigger, you stop water flow through the nozzle. And so to unlock the gun trigger, you push backward the trigger safety button, and to lock the gun trigger, you push forward the trigger safety button. And to install the spray wand, push the end of the spray wand into the gun handle, then turn the spray wand clockwise until the tabs lock into position. And if you want to use a custom foam cannon, you might need an adapter in place of the spray wand. At the other end of the spray wand, you can either install a nozzle or the detergent tank. To install the nozzle, push and hold the lock button on the spray wand, then align the pin on the nozzle with the hole on the spray wand. Subsequently install the nozzle onto the spray wand and rotate the nozzle to adjust the spray shape. But note that before you change the nozzle, pull the gun trigger to release the water pressure, lock the trigger safety button on the gun, then stop the machine. And at any given point, do not point the spray wand at your face or others. And so we've got the turbo nozzle and the variable pressure nozzle here. So I would install the adjustable or variable nozzle into the spray wand. It's got a positive or negative spray angle slider. You can adjust the spray area pattern, from the positive and negative slider from about 0 degrees up to about 40 degrees. So you've got 0, 15, 25 and 40 built-in settings for rinsing. So pretty much it will help you save time on common cleaning work like your household grime and mildew from decks, concrete and siding. Whereas the turbo nozzle is one of the most useful nozzles because it combines the force of a 0 degree nozzle with the spray area of a 25 degree nozzle and adds in a pulsing action by rotating the water jet at 1800 to 3000 RPM. When the rotating nozzle hits the surface, it creates a round cone shape. Other accessories that you can attach to the spray wand are your wash brush that's got a 1/4 inch connection, as well as your foam cannon and your surface cleaner. So this is your wash brush. I've attached it to the spray wand. The surface cleaner has got a 1/4 inch connection that you can also connect or attach to the spray wand. So I'll do that in a minute. So on the surface cleaner, we've got the casing, we've got the rotor arm, we've got the spray tip, we've got the 1/4 inch connection, the spray wand, the quick connect collar, the spray gun holder, the cleaning tool and the handle, okay? So if you decide to get an aftermarket connection, its 1/4 inch connection must match the Greenworks 1/4 inch connection, just as you have on the wash brush, the foam cannon and the spray wand. Previously we connected the wash brush directly to the spray gun, but in this case we can interchange the surface cleaner, the nozzles or the foam cannon when connecting to the spray wand. So in this case, the spray wand gets on the spray gun first before you connect either the nozzle, the foam cannon or the surface cleaner. And here you can see the spray gun connected to the spray wand and then connected to the surface cleaner. So prior to operation, make sure that all connections are tight and have no leakages before operation. Outdoor surfaces should be swept before the surface cleaner is used to avoid damaging the high pressure nozzles. The surface cleaner is not suited for scouring or scrubbing. If stripping or swirl marks occur, slow your pace. Do not run over freestanding corners. Do not lift or tilt the surface cleaner from a horizontal surface while connected to the spray gun during operation. If stripping or swirling continues, the surface cleaner nozzle may be clogged, so you'd need to follow the appropriate maintenance procedure.